Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Hello Mondayz. My name's Paul Bosky. This is my sister Cindy-Leigh.
Hello out there.
Guys, while we're just getting into it, why don't you click share, subscribe, whatever, notifications, hit the buttons, share it out to your friends, let us, let them know what's going on. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the other things out there. We'll be on them. So how's your week?
Oh, my
or
week.
Weekend?
Yes, weekend. Obviously, happy Father's Day to all the dads on Sunday.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
It was interesting. It was our third year without our dads.
Yes.
So, it's always different, but what I love about it is seeing other people just celebrate their dads.
Absolutely.
So whilst sometimes it is sad for us, there's lots of you out there that don't have your dads with you anymore, and so you just got to celebrate the good times. And
you do remember them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what did you do for Father's Day?
Father's Day started off with all the kids coming in and giving me presents and saying Happy Father's Day, which was lovely. And then we had a brekkie brunch type of thing at home on the barbecue. Oh, well, not the barbecue this time, but had bacon, eggs. Indoor barbecue. We had bacon and eggs, and what else did we have? Oh, croissants and
wow, you went all out.
We did. It was great. And then we went to the daughter's soccer game.
Yeah, I went to that with you guys.
You did.
Chanel. Yeah, she's an amazing little soccer star. She is.
Yeah.
Hey, but guys, welcome. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Hey, this is our second last episode for season 2.
Woo!
What will you do on your Monday nights? Or for those of you watching in the days to come, what will you do on your whatever nights that you watch this?
Yeah.
But last week, obviously, we had Caroline Marsh.
We did.
From the UK. We did a Zoom with her. She's one of Britain's leading entrepreneurs, does property.
Yep.
Just an absolute extraordinarily amazing woman.
She's great.
She is
She's
fantastic.
Great. Full of knowledge.
Full of knowledge, wealth, and just wealth of knowledge, It just, if you missed that episode, go back and watch it, because it was just great to kind of understand how we can create wealth, post COVID-19. And so she's phenomenal. But tonight we got some amazing guests as well, which will be with us a little bit later.
Yes.
So over the last 9 weeks, we've 8 weeks, we've been, we've done, season 2 has kind of been about, your well-being. Yeah. Just getting to, we're 6 months into COVID-19 and just kind of breaking out of that cycle of, those who have been kind of walking through depression and all that. So this season, we just want to kind of bring a bit of happy to your world and so hopefully we've done that and
try and help you, have a positive outcome at the end of this season that we're going through by trying to bring people on the show to be able to help you create wealth, help you, with certain issues that might be going on. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, thank you guys for joining us along this road. It's been, this is new to us. We've just something we did while COVID happened, and but hey, let's give a quick shout out to some people online. I'm sorry if we don't get your names right and all that, but we will do our best. Yeah. But so hi Mackenzie, hi Marion, hi Barbara, Haley, Janet, Carrie Lee, Len, Viv, Selena, Jeff, Jackie.
Wow.
Zed, Rachel, Carmel, Katrina, Naomi, Tasha, Jackie. Hey, there's so many of you guys on tonight, and we love that you guys have joined us. And
thank you very much.
Let us know where you're watching from. We've had people tuning in from all over the world. We've had people from Houston, Texas, people from Vietnam, from Nebraska, Tonga, Fiji, Japan. Hey, it's just amazing to have you all, and I know that you all don't watch it live. A lot of you watch it after the fact, and that's awesome. Yep. But so tonight we thought it was time to
let's get physical.
Nah, don't you love that good old Olivia Newton-John song? So we thought, we've done cooking, we've done inspirational, we've done finances, just all that. And this week we wanted to do a bit of physical education. Education.
And these next guests that we have that are coming on tonight, we've done some things with them, and I'll tell you what, I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time in their Zumba class.
Yeah, super couple, and just are amazing and vibrant. But we'll get to them soon. So we thought while we're waiting for them to arrive, and because they're very busy.
Yes,
we're so blessed to have them with us tonight. So they're literally coming from another appointment straight in here.
Yep.
But before they come on, we thought let's just have a look at some important creative. Yeah, well, let's get creative as well. Some important healthy habits that we need to really adapt, I guess, in our life.
Yep.
And for me, last year I embarked on losing. I've got about nearly 60 kilos to lose, and I lost 27 kilos last year.
Well done. Good effort.
Yay.
Yay.
So, one of the things that I reckon that we need to create in our life is to have a healthy diet and exercise.
Yep.
And you know what? It helps you feel better. Like, seriously. This morning, can I just say this morning, my alarm goes off at 5 o'clock to go to the gym. And I'm like, oh no, this is not right.
That's a good time of the morning to get up.
But it just didn't feel right. I felt like it was 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh. And so I'm like, okay, so I hit the snooze button because it's only 6 minutes up the road for me. I hit the snooze and I was like, oh, it went off 5 minutes later. And I was like, okay, getting dressed. So I got dressed. I laid back in bed after I got dressed and brushed my teeth. And I'm like, I'm not going today. And but because it was raining and stuff, you just, how many of you out there just don't feel like getting up for the gym some mornings? Anyways, cut a long story short, it was like 16 past, and I was like, oh, that's it, Cindy-Leigh, you were getting in the car and you're going. So I arrived and they just started warm up. But you know what? I come home and I felt so good.
You do.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm glad I got up and did some exercise. But we're going to talk about that more later with our guests. But what's another healthy habit, Paul?
Healthy sleep habits are good. About 4 in 10 Australians don't sleep enough and they feel tired as a result. And I know myself, if I'm not getting enough sleep, waking up in the morning, you just feel so drained.
Yeah.
And you feel so sluggish.
Yep.
And most adults need about 8 hours per night. I reckon I probably need 10 to 12.
Yeah.
No. But you do.
How many actually get 8 hours sleep? Come on, be honest now.
I try. But sometimes, the phone.
The worst thing. You need to put all technology out of your bedrooms.
You do.
Because they say your brain takes about an hour to wind down after you've been on technology and watching TV and all that stuff.
You do.
So I think, yes, we need to create healthy sleep habits.
You do. Try and make a time, like 8:30. Or 9:30.
After the show.
But also, I've always found too myself, the hours before midnight are what count.
Oh, totally. 100%.
Because I can go to bed at midnight.
Yep.
And wake up 8 hours later and I'm still feeling
dopey.
Like I haven't slept.
Yeah.
So definitely try and get there before midnight if you're not night shift. But
there you go. Well, there's another healthy habit anyway. So we need to exercise. We need to have some rest. Another important one, I reckon, is healthy relationships.
Definitely.
Healthy relationships with your partner, with your husband and wife, your family members. They actually enhance your life and make everyone feel good about themselves. So I encourage you, let's get rid of the toxic relationships that are in our life, or maybe just believe God that they get non-toxic. That would help too.
Yep.
But you don't realize you're just poisoning your body, and it's just so important that we, also when we're healthy and doing well, we have a healthier perspective, so we're going to be healthier friends.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important that we have healthy relationships, that we often it's you kind of want your friends to be whatever, but then I wonder, are we being what we want them to be to us too? So, and in your relationships, with your partner or your spouses,
definitely.
It's so important that you guys have healthy relationships, because when, especially parents, when you guys are healthy, your kids are healthy.
Absolutely. And when you're happy, your kids are happy.
Yeah.
Happy. I always live by this motto: happy wife, happy life. But it goes with everything. If you're happy within yourself, it's going to come out.
Oh, definitely.
You
Definitely.
Yeah.
So healthy relationships.
Yep.
So we've got, doing exercise, getting sleep, some healthy relationships, and then what's another one you reckon, Paul?
work-life balance.
Oh my goodness.
You know, so many of us are you know, time poor, constantly rushing around to juggle different commitments, whether it's dropping the kids off at school, going to the gym, going to work, going to kids' sports after school. You know, and with Australians, you know, we've fallen behind the rest of the world, you know, trying to achieve a healthy balance between work life and fun time, I guess. Yeah. You know, life outside of work. So you need to manage that properly. You need to try and have an even balance. Yeah. You know, don't work yourself to the bone. You know, my dad always said he never met a man laying on his dying bed saying, "I wish I had worked harder."
It's so true.
They don't. You know, no one says so that. True. You need to enjoy your life. Yeah. Because life's short. It
is, and I think you got to be present in the moments and enjoy your moments that you have. And,
absolutely.
And you know, and it's
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
Here too.
Hey, we're preaching. We are the choir. You know. And it's so sad that Australians have fallen back in the development of this to other countries in the world. And so come on, Aussies, we need to pick up our game when it comes to you know, achieving a healthy balance between life and work, like a life outside of work. Yep. And so hey, if you've just joined us, this is Paul and I'm Cindy-Leigh.
Hello.
And this is Hello Mondayz if you're here for the first time. But we every week we have a guest and we just talk life, and tonight is about you know, being healthy and just you know, living your best life and being healthy. And we've got some guests coming on in the next 10 minutes or less that are just going to have a chat with us about, you know, healthy lifestyle and exercise, all those swear words, low carbs and
get behind me. Cream donuts.
Cream donuts. Oh my goodness. No, mine would have to be a fresh cinnamon donut. Oh my gosh. Steaming hot, burn your mouth.
Tell me about it.
You know, it's so wrong.
Oh, I can eat a dozen of those.
Not a healthy habit.
Not a healthy habit.
How many like those? So we're talking about healthy habits. So we're talking about how, you know, we need to obviously exercise, have great relationships,
better time management, I guess.
Better time management, all that stuff. Another one
balancing work,
and another one I think is really important is stress management. You know, everyone feels stressed at times, and it's a normal response to a challenging or dangerous situation. A small amount of stress can actually be good for you, and it increases energy and motivation. But too much stress can actually make people feel overwhelmed.
Well, it can put you in a wooden box too.
Oh, hello, can have effect on your whole body.
Absolutely. And can have effect on your health.
Yep, well, your quality of life, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
And so it causes, you know, problems in your physical and mental body. Yep. So I think it's really important that, you know, it's that we just kind of, you know, for us, like for me as a pastor,
chill out.
Like I find just, you know, I just love listening to worship and just, you know, just kind of what's the word? Like humidify? No.
Humidify.
Man, isn't it funny how words just don't want to come to you tonight? I find that, for me, de-stress. I love sticking on some worship music and just chilling out. I love that. Or sticking on, you know, something unspiritual like a funny movie. But for whatever it is for you, like however you de-stress, you know, and for many of you, you're all different. Like, let us know how you guys all learn to de-stress. What do you do, Paul?
I like to, I guess, watch a movie. Yep. You know, like I rarely get to do that. And watching a movie, just because you can just put it on and you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
And you just, you know, close the windows, close the curtains, put the aircon on. Yep. That's what I like.
Yes. And then when you do that, what else comes after that? You get to do some...
What?
Well, when you've de-stressed...
Oh, you're relaxing.
That's right. So that's a good, healthy habit, isn't it?
Good on you.
Don't you reckon relaxation is a good thing?
Absolutely. Yeah. Relaxation is a great thing. It's a state where you feel calm. Yeah. You're able to manage the day-to-day activities. Yeah. If you have a busy life, you know, it can be difficult.
whole juggling balance, hey, whole spirit, soul, body, like
absolutely
just balancing it all. And
but you know, relaxation has a mental and physical benefits, and the techniques can be practiced, you know, almost anywhere.
It's so true. However you use to relax.
The car?
In the car. No, that would not be relaxing. That would take you back to a state of stress.
Or sleep.
So not what you want. Like our mum, she loves getting a good book, sitting out in the sun. You know, that's what she loves to do to relax.
Certainly didn't get that from her.
No, I'm not a bookworm at all.
Me neither.
But your daughter is.
My daughter is, yeah. One of my daughters.
One of them,
far.
Yeah. That's true.
Not sure about the littlest one yet, but we'll work that out.
So in saying all that, like obviously we're talking, you know, let's have healthier relationships, let's get some sleep into our lives, let's get some exercise, you know, healthy eating, all those things. Declutter. Sometimes you just declutter your brain and just kind of, you know, relax. So tonight we wanted to kind of basically get some people on the show to talk tonight about that actually know heaps about healthy living and exercise and the benefit it has for us. But before we do that, we're going to have a quick game of our trivia. Ooh. So for those who've joined, this is what we like to call... So this is our trivia. Yes. So the way that it works, and tonight we're giving away an FPOS card, so you can use it wherever you like.
Awesome.
This only applies to, obviously, Australians, those who watch it and watching the show live.
Yes.
So we will ask you 2 questions and you will comment. To win, you must be the first person to answer both questions correctly in one comment. And you'll need to be watching, obviously, live. And we will notify the winner because we'll go back through because sometimes they come in the wrong order and then we've actually given the wrong person the prize.
Yes.
So, we need you to put both answers in one message.
Yes. And the first question... Me? Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Which Williams sister has won the most Grand Slam titles?
Ooh.
Is it Venus or is it Serena? Ooh.
That would be tennis for those people. Tonight we've got a bit of a tennis question. So which Williams sister has won more Grand Slam titles?
Than the other, All right.
It's a 50-50, this question. Like, it's either one or the other, okay? So...
And question number 2?
Question number 2 would be... What year was the very first mobile...
No.
Oh, no. What year was the very first model of the iPhone released? I'll give you a hint. It was between...
2020?
And 2000. 2000 and 2020. So it's in the last 20 years, what was the first...
I think I know that one.
Do you?
But I'm not going to say it, obviously. Anyways.
So what you need to do is answer those, put the answers number 1, which almost said it then. Ooh. Which
Williams sister
has run the most Grand Slams.
Yep.
And then obviously
the model iPhone. The first model iPhone, when did it come out? What year?
What year?
What year? Woo. What year was it released? Oh, does that have to be in Australia or just worldwide?
Oh,
it have to be worldwide because
it's
you know
worldwide.
they
It's when it went worldwide.
Just when it first got released.
Yeah,
will do.
That will be probably it.
Because you know,
so
like we're days behind and weeks behind.
So okay, if you just joined us, make sure you jump on and answer those questions because you'll win our FPOS card.
Yep.
We'll send you out it's like a Visa card, a prepaid Visa card, and you guys can spend something. You know what? We love giving away stuff. We've given away movie Gold Pass tickets. We've given away Jetstar vouchers, which is so good because you can fly so many places.
Well, you can fly interstate, maybe.
Well, if you live in Queensland, you can fly to Whit Sundays or something like that.
Yep, true.
And then, and FPOS cards and things like that. So
Yep.
hey, we just want to give away, and obviously as we grow, we'll get to give away lots of things. Wouldn't it be great to like, and you win a car, and you win a car, and you win a car.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
So any
Just have 5
dealerships
cars
out
parked
there,
out there.
yeah, just come on, just give us some cars to give away to the greater community.
Why not? That'd be great.
All right, so we're just waiting for our guests to come.
Yep.
And they shouldn't be very much longer. And we went through our stuff so quick tonight.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
I should have slowed down. Hello, how are you?
How are you tonight? No. So anyway, guys, as we said, this week, next week is our last episode for season 2.
Yes.
Let us know what you want to
The
see
special
in season
guest will
2.
be us.
Yeah, we'll be the special guest.
Yes.
All 10 episodes. No, Paul and I did season 1 together.
Yeah.
And then season 2, we obviously wanted to bring some more, just some more joy into
and different aspects of life.
Yeah, of life,
We had singing contest stars.
Yep.
We've had
Cooking.
Cooking.
Yep.
Cooking, that was a great one. We've also had Josh and Rachel.
Yeah, the guys we saw in Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah.
There's been lots. We did one as well.
Mates in Construction, we had
Justin Grange, he was amazing.
He was great.
Yeah, men's mental health.
Men's mental health, that was good.
Yeah, so...
just a range. We've gone from one end of the scale to the other in 9-10 episodes.
I know, it's been amazing, really.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Seriously,
yeah, definitely.
Honest to God, we get so overwhelmed. And before I forget, I just had a brain freeze. T-shirts and all of our apparel will be available at the end of this season.
Okay.
So there's going to be hats you can buy and shirts and all different stuff, and it all goes into our greater our missions program, which is called oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's called Legacy Maker.
Legacy Maker, that's
really, you're going to love live shows here. Legacy Maker. So we support, obviously, locally and globally.
Yep.
We do a lot of stuff in the community, helping, families through to just everyday, anybody that needs help, really, right through to people.
Supporting missionaries
overseas. Just seeing what they're doing, like Rachel and Josh doing such an amazing job in Vietnam, just rescuing babies.
And Patrick and Gina.
And guys, just all around the globe, we help people out, and so we're just doing our part. And so what we want you to know is when you buy the apparel, it's not funding Paul's retirement fund. It's
what a shame!
What a shame!
I wish. No.
It's going to a good cause, and so that'll be available at the end of this season.
Yes.
Yeah, and so, but let us know, like, what do you want to hear for season 3?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from season 3? Obviously, we've already got a few guests lined up. We've got some amazing singers doing some entertainment and stuff like that.
Yep.
But what do you want to hear from in season 3? And season 3 will take us through into Christmas, and at the end, our very last episode is actually a Christmas production, like a show. We're going to have an amazing night singing carols, and you can join in online.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
All those good things. So let us know, like, what it is that you want to see for season 3.
Season 3, yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
Can't believe it. Like
3 seasons.
3 seasons. Most people just do a season a year.
Yeah.
But we do a season, have a break, recoup.
We need to...
research
more
stuff.
We need to go back through this show, I think, and there's relax.
Yeah.
Juggle life and
I know.
And work
I was
balance.
actually thinking that when totally. So let us know, and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so coming up very, very shortly, we have these amazing guests with us.
Yep.
They seriously, to be quite honest, when I first met them, I was just like spun out there, just willingness to kind of, I approached them and said, hey, we want to start a boot camp. Do you think you guys would be keen? And And they got back to me straight away and said, hey, we'd love to be involved in that. And, you know, and it wasn't like this, you know, these guys get paid really good money. And it wasn't like, you know, we weren't paying money for them to come and do this, you know, community boot camp. And we had an amazing, we obviously shut it down when COVID started.
That's right,
But to be quite honest, just to see the way that just the way the community really responded to them. And,
I know, it was amazing. This place was packed.
Yeah, seriously, we were like, you know, jumping, doing moves like Zumba.
We were doing Zumba, and that was
and
crazy.
Priscilla's watching. Priscilla, you would know all about Zumba.
Yes.
But we just kind of like, I don't know, I was just blown away by their generosity and just the way they displayed life and did that with us as a community. And you know what, they've just come in now, so we're going to, you know, let me just tell you a little about them. So Amanda is a proud owner of Replenish Your Life Fitness and the Wellness Studio, and specializes in one-on-one personal training, small groups training, you know, teaching large fitness groups. And look, we've been in one of their classes, and it's pretty phenomenal, as we said before.
Pretty intense.
We embarrassed ourselves with our lack of dance skills.
Yes.
And all those beautiful things. And Jarrod, you know, he works internationally as a fitness presenter and also as a master trainer for Zumba USA, travels Australia, New Zealand, all around the globe. Just he's a licensed instructor and just does so much, and we just love that they're with us tonight. And together, I reckon that they are a power couple when it comes to fitness and just, you know what, getting a healthy mind, a healthy body. And tonight, we want to welcome to the Hello Mondayz show. So why don't you do all your emojis, give them a high five and all those things, and let's welcome them up onto the stage as they come.
Come on, guys.
Amanda and Jarrod.
Woo! So good to have you guys.
So good. We can do like elbows.
Oh,
hey.
Hey. Hey.
Woo! You guys
grab
can
a seat,
sit here.
grab a mic.
I need to like turn on your mics.
Oh.
Okay. We almost.
Oh.
We're like, oh, we got to really stall now. We did well. So say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hey guys, how you
Thank
doing?
you for having us. We literally just finished up our class like 15 minutes ago.
Awesome.
Wow.
So how cool that we teach so close by.
Yeah,
so
it's so good.
We haven't seen you guys all this year. Obviously, we've seen you
No, we have not.
on the internet and all those good things. Obviously, so much happened with everybody in COVID. And
I mean, we were looking forward to coming back and teaching here. I think we were going to open up in like February.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
What happened? So
Unfortunately, the best laid plans, and you know, this is what happened.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome to have you on,
So
on our
good.
show. And we were like,
Thank you for having us.
we were just talking about like all the aspects we've been talking through this season, from mental health through to cooking and eating healthy. And one of the things that we wanted to bring on tonight was, you know, the whole let's get physical. And so we thought, what better than this amazing couple that just know you do it so well.
Thank you.
You guys,
Thank you.
training people, not just physically, but obviously getting people in a great mental space. And so tonight, we just want to open up to you guys just to share what you do and I guess some practical things for our listeners to kind of.
And I think you did touch on a really important point there, that fitness isn't just one aspect. There is no one aspect to anybody's health and fitness. It is mental and it is physical and it is all the different things. There's a lifestyle. It's you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So I guess, you know, everybody out here, we have people from all walks of life. And literally from all over the world watch our show. So, like, what are some practical things people can start to do just to get into a space of fitness and, you know, let's do some 101.
Well, I think 101.
For the beginner.
You know, if this year, you know, has taught me personally anything, it's that, you know, fitness doesn't have to be slogging it out for hours in a gym and doing really, you know, hardcore workouts. I know, like, when we went into lockdown, our studio closed down straight away. And so for us, we really had to adapt to how we were going to keep people, you know, healthy and happy, but not only our clients, ourselves as well. And so, you know, one of the things that I found was really important was for me each day, literally leaving my house and just getting out in the sunshine for a walk.
For those that can.
Yes.
Okay? Not everybody is in that situation too. Some people are literally housebound at the moment.
We have people watching from Melbourne tonight, so they're
and
I work with and train a lot of people from Melbourne too, so I feel you.
So I mean, use that hour. So like I said, just leaving the house and getting out into some sunshine is not only great for your physical health, but your mental health as well. And I found there were a few days where I wasn't doing that. I was, stuck at home on the laptop, just working. Or, we turned our gym at home into a film studio. And so we really noticed when we weren't out, just outside. I would say that's a really, really good thing that you can do for your physical, mental health.
Two things that are really, really important, and this works for whether it's, pre-COVID, post-COVID, what we're in the middle of right now, which is different for everybody, but habit is a really big thing because as human beings, we operate on habit. And we all know this. We do it with every aspect of our life. It doesn't matter what it is. Eating, money, TV, whatever you do, routine. It's all routine. And for a lot of people, it's developing that habit is challenging. It takes us about 3 to 4 times of doing something to develop a habit, and it's the same to break it.
Okay.
So that's the really tricky thing is if you're talking about physical health in particular, like wanting to exercise or whatever it is that you want to do, whether you can get outside, whether you can do it on Zoom, whether you can do it on YouTube, whatever you do, is getting a routine and setting aside time to, at the beginning, not just try and get a result, but try and just develop a habit. And whether it's at 7 o'clock every morning, I'm going to get up, and between 7 and 7:30, I'm going to do XYZ. Go for a walk, run around the block, jump on YouTube, jump on a Zoom class, go to one of my instructors, whatever it is. And don't stress about how much you get out of that experience. Stress about doing the experience so that you don't think about it. So you're like, I get up, I do it. I put my shoes on, I do that. That's all you have to do. Focus on the results later. They will come when
get into that habit.
When it's easier for you to do it rather than stressing about, I must whip my butt today. I've got to make sure I do this. I've got to do that. If I'm not drenched with sweat, then it's not worth it. It is worth it. And that's the hardest thing for people at the beginning. They come and they kill themselves and then they don't do it again because it takes them 6 months to recover from that one experience. And it doesn't work like that.
Having that correct, right balance, isn't it? Hey.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
But it's like saving. You can't put away $3,000 a week every week. You got to put away whatever you can, a little bit. You just get into that habit of just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. For sure, right now.
And we will all change career like that.
But I think that's...
Join your Zoom classes.
I think that's it, though. I like to call them 1%ers. And this is a term that I use with a lot of my clients is, when they dive head first straight into whatever we're working on and then all of a sudden they sort of come crashing down because it's not realistic to be able to keep up, here the whole time. So I like to call it 1%ers. It's the 1% that you do every day, but you do it every day. And by the end of the week, the month, the year, whatever, those little 1%ers add up to, a big number. Makes a huge difference.
But it allows you to go that little step further every time because once you've done it for so long, that's easy. It's now just less effort to do a little bit more and a little bit more until you're actually realizing you're doing all the stuff that you thought you should have done back at the beginning. You're actually doing twice as much, 3 times as much as you used to do. It's like doing push-ups every day. You get up, you do 10 push-ups. Okay, don't do 100. Just do 10. Do 10. Wait till 10 starts to feel easy. Then do 15. Then when that feels easy, progression. It doesn't have to be 100 every day.
I'm just stuck at 1.
Yeah, so do 1.
And then do 1 like really good.
Do it consistently.
That's one more.
Whatever works, babe. We just talked about habit, didn't we?
We did. We talked about having, healthy habits and exercise. We said was a healthy habit, and we were leaving that one to you guys. And just healthy relationships. Healthy having a healthy sleep pattern as well. And
definitely.
You obviously you need that too when you're exercising to get sleep and just nourishing your body, isn't it? And so I guess. Like this morning, I was saying to the guys this morning, I literally, my alarm goes up at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the gym.
Damn, really?
I do, yeah. I was like, And then literally it snoozed.
Snooze again.
The next one got up, and I got dressed, went back to bed, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I've literally got like 3 minutes to get somewhere. It's gonna take 6 minutes. But I got in the car, and I did it. And I feel better for it, and it's like
you always feel better for it.
You always feel good for it.
Again, hey,
Yeah.
It's the habit, developing the habit again.
Yeah. I mean, you never regret any workout that you did, do you? Whether you did.
You just regret starting it at the beginning. Nah.
You know, whether it's, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever. You're never going to regret doing a workout.
It's the next day.
We went to sit-ups this morning, speaking of sit-ups, and I was like, I think it was that movie Major Pain. He's like, one tubby, two tubby, three tubby. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
But that was 3 amazing sit-ups, babe.
Right. Well, with humour. And then we had to do seals.
Yep.
Because I'm a bit funny like that, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's what a seal makes us. It could be mating.
Yeah, that's it. I think like one of the things we
opened a whole new thing.
One of the things we really love to do, especially since we've been teaching online as well, like streaming online, is one of the cool things about Zoom is the way we've got it set up is we can actually see our participants as well, and it's so cool.
Big deal for us.
Makes a huge difference to us to be able to connect. But one of the cool things that me and Jarrod, I think we do really well, is making fitness fun.
Yes,
and I think when you can make it fun, you can have a bit of a joke with the people who are with you. It just kind of takes the seriousness and the out of doing it, you know?
It's like anything, when you make it fun.
Look,
that's it.
True, but again, different things for different people, I guess. Some people are wired one way, some people are wired another way. Some people just need that hardcore, they need someone to drill them on exactly what to do. And that's their thing. Okay, maybe that's fun for them, I don't know. But some people need it to be... and some people need, I'm a total smartass when I teach. And that's just me, but that's how I like to do it, because otherwise it's not fun. Otherwise it's too serious all the time. And you just... For me personally, you can't do that. I like it to be hard.
And you do your classes.
But you got to take people's minds off the fact that
it's hard and So I mean, we're all about definitely if you are working out with other people, whether that's literally with other people or you're doing it in a class environment online or you're working out with someone on YouTube or whatever your thing is, I think finding your tribe and who you really connect with is super important towards your results, because if you find something that you love doing and you connect with your trainer or the people that are in the class with you, you're more likely to stick to it, and then that's where the habit and routine
and don't give up after that first time. If you go to it and you think, I kind of like that experience, maybe you don't gel with the instructor, okay, do it again. Do it with somebody else. Find it until you find the right match for you. Just like personal trainers. I mean, look, million different people from a million different trainers, so
that's right.
You're going to find who you find.
That's
that's
and
it.
You have to connect with them.
I think it's good to have a connection, isn't it?
It just doesn't work.
I think it's really important. For me personally, it's super important when I try something new that I gel and connect with the trainer or the instructor or whatever I'm trying, and vice versa too. Not everyone's going to connect. So I think finding your tribe's really important.
It's like being back in school.
Yeah.
You remember that? You had your teachers you hated, and you're like, but you never were any good at those subjects, right?
That's true.
You got terrible marks, but if you loved the teacher, all of a sudden, you were just doing really well because you have that connection, because you learn from them, you want to learn from them, you want to do the stuff. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
If you find the right person, then you'll get the results that you want, because you will try or you want to go there or whatever it is. Whereas if you hate it and you're like, I don't really want to go, but I have to go. Fitness should never be, a healthy lifestyle should never be a want. Shouldn't be a need, sorry. It should be a want.
I mean, it should be a
want
need.
To do it?
But
Look, it is a need.
It should be an enjoyable,
it is a need,
definitely.
We all know the things that we need to do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, you shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but nobody does those things unless they want to do them.
That's true.
It's the same thing. Like giving something up, you should say, okay, I know smoking is bad for me, but unless I want to do it, I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. It means I'll go back to it. So it's the same principle. If you want to do it, then you'll do it. You'll enjoy it. If you find that person that makes you want to come back every week, great. You'll get all the results in the world. If you feel like you hate it, if you're one of those people that, I used to do it too, actually. You drive home from work on the way to the gym, and you'd be like, I'm going to do this today. And as you get closer to the turn off, you're like, nah, tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll do twice as much.
Like every day's
and
Monday?
Then, you're like, nah. Last second, you're like, I promise I'll do something better tomorrow. I'll do this. And you never do it because you don't want to do it.
That tomorrow never really comes, does it?
It's true. it's like you're always putting stuff off, and Monday. I'll
and how does that
Monday.
work?
And then I'll start Monday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
And one other really important thing at the moment too, especially with COVID and the world that we're in right now, is you have to be open to trying different things.
Yeah.
Because nothing is as it was, and nothing will ever be as it was again. And if you're one of those people, like we ran into a lot of them at the beginning, not just students, but even instructors who are like, I don't want to adapt to that.
Yeah.
Okay, the hard part about that is you're probably going to do nothing for the next 6 months.
Or longer.
So it's either adapt and try something new, be open to, okay, I love my classes, I love my boot camp, I love my whatever it is. Yep. But I don't want to do it online. Okay, well, your options are going to be really limited right now.
Absolutely.
Because there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
And unless you're someone who is amazing at motivating yourself, which a lot of us are not, let's face it.
0.1%.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
So we saw a lot of people
it's
go,
hard.
I don't want to do virtual classes. Okay, but the reality is you might just have to deal with it as best you can right now and be open to it. And when things go back to normal, great. It's going to be easy for you to transition back instead of feeling like you're starting over again.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really interesting point. Hey, like, because we've been really lucky living here in Queensland. We've been able to open our studio again. And I think we've been teaching face-to-face for about probably 8 weeks again now. However, we have continued to run our virtual classes and training sessions too. And it's actually been super fascinating for us to see like who's come back, who's really adapted to hashtag home life and like loving doing the workouts from home now, and then who has totally dropped off the face of the earth, which is totally fine, whatever's happening for them too. But I definitely agree with being adaptable, and you have so many things that are available to you right now that were never available to you before.
And look, that may not be the best option. They may not be your perfect world scenario. But we're not in that situation anymore.
No.
There is no certainty at the moment. There is no, it's guaranteed to happen again at this point. There is no, 30th of October, it's all going to go back to normal. We don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how awesome!
For a while.
How awesome being able to embrace, the fact that you could take a class or a training session with someone over in a totally different country.
And we do personal training sessions all around Australia and New Zealand with people on Zoom. Which we would never have connected with otherwise, and they're like, I don't like my local trainer. I'd rather train with you guys. Well, okay, you can now because we never thought of doing this before.
And this is the thing, it's becoming, you got to be innovative in
your
world
100%.
And it's not like, so many people have just kind of put their head in the sand because they're like, oh, COVID. But the reality is you can actually make the best.
Look.
The moment you're in, you can turn any situation around, and
absolutely
changing your mindset, hey, and
absolutely.
We are amazing at adapting if we choose to. If we choose to, we are amazing at adapting. It's how we've survived as long as we have, and how we are where we are.
Yeah, that's it. And you'll always get, the energy that you put in will be the energy that you get out. So,
you get out of something that what you put into it.
And I saw some really interesting data we actually got from the States at the moment that suggests, a lot of like big research companies have done this, that says post-COVID, a lot of people's now fitness and health routines will be split between virtual and face-to-face.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, they said majority of people are never going to go back to just in-person things. They're going to split their time between different things because it opens up their options. Maybe they want to do boot camp at 6 o'clock in the morning on virtual. They just have to get out of bed, do the thing, go get dressed, go to work. Instead of going to a gym or... and some people it suits, so they're like, okay, you know what, it's easier for me to have the kids at home tonight, so I'll just jump on and do this. But Wednesday night's my night out, Tuesday night's my night at home, but I'll still exercise or...
No, that's really cool, and I think it's some great tips for everyone out there. And if you've just joined us, welcome to Hello Mondayz. We're talking to Jarrod and Amanda from Fit to Fitness, isn't it?
Fit to Last. It was close. Well done.
Oh my goodness, and replenish your life as well. I'm just so good with all this.
We'll put it down in the comments. Don't worry.
No, it's okay. We will have all the
mix
bits
and
on
match.
there. I know. Just what do you call one of our guests? Some other name. She was only just on the Voice this year, and he's like, thanks.
I can't
remember.
Anyway. I stuffed it up and I was like,
And did she go with it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Too pro. It's good.
Hey, Ange. I know you watch
if you're watching, Ange.
But if you want to know anything more about what they do, obviously these guys, honestly, I can't speak more highly of them. What I do love about their classes is that it didn't matter that I was a newbie and felt so unco. They made me feel like I could do it. And so, we've done a few boot camps with them and I can honestly say that. So I would just encourage you guys, if you're looking...
And it was fun.
It was fun,
I
yeah.
enjoyed
Yeah, you were smiling.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was. I felt unco, but I mean, man, I was like loving it.
It was just like, what are we doing?
But how good's that?
There's your quote right there. Unco, but loving it.
Yeah. How good's that?
It was just kind
Can we take that?
Sure.
Unco, but loving it.
I want to put that on our flyers now.
Yeah, let's hashtag that.
Hashtag unco, but loving it.
Let's get that trending. Let's go.
Hashtag the crap out of it. But seriously, you know what? Go check them out.
Yeah.
All their details will be on your screen in our feed. Just all that. I think something's happened to our video. There we go. But hey, what we like to do with all of our guests is we do our top 10 questions.
Yes.
It's just fun, get to know you.
Cool.
All those things. Unless you got anything else that you want to put in.
No, let's
I'm sure
roll.
we'll think of something.
Think of something.
We do our best work off the cuff.
That's how we do our show.
Yeah,
off the cuff,
we wing everything.
Better than preparing.
Wing us from way back. So here we go, and you can answer this together or you can do separately. But okay, let's go separately.
Okay.
We'll go to Amanda first. What are you most proud of?
Look, if I had to stick with the theme of, what's really current and relevant right now, I honestly can truly say I'm just really proud of how Jarrod and I adapted, like overnight, to what at the time felt like our entire world was falling down around us. I remember back March 23rd was the date when we were given less than 10 hours. Your business is closed. You cannot open. And if someone could have told me that was going to last 6+ months, I remember breaking down in tears on social media that day, doing my little video saying we're closed. But within 24 hours, we were up online and we doubled, tripled our workload. We had people coming to us from all over the world. We've literally had people from South America, Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand training with us. And so, the fact that we're still going 6 months later online and still have people training with us, I'm really proud of that.
I think it's really good.
I had the opposite reaction to her, actually. I was like, yes. No more going out to classes of the night time. Because my job also involves traveling every weekend. Remember, I fly to a different city or a different... I was like, yes, I only have to go to the garage. That's it now. Brilliant. Love it. I left the breakdown to her and I was like, I'll take this one. It's good.
But it's been a real gift for us this year to go through COVID. It's pushed us way out of what we ever thought we would be capable of doing. And thank God, our lives have changed for it. I'm really proud of that.
It's a new normal, isn't it?
Yep.
Sadly, yes. It's the new normal now. And it feels like it too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. What about you?
Strangely. I have that one as well, definitely, because that's a real adapt or die situation. And I've seen a lot of people just give up.
Yeah.
Second that happened, they're like, done, not worrying about it anymore, too hard. But I have another one that's also very personal, which is relating to our health and fitness thing. But for me personally, I went from someone who used to be in this industry for a long time I got to a point where I didn't realize how unfit I got. And at my worst, I was 110 kilos.
Wow.
And I went from doing that to slowly starting a studio up and teaching some group fitness classes and then bringing that to 30 classes a week back home in Newcastle where I was living at the time, to then getting a job with Zumba directly at that time as a presenter and a trainer, and then getting the job to take on more programs and now being able to travel all over the world and things like that. Now to inspire other people and train them to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of where you're at with this sort of stuff. That's kind of why you do it, is because if you get into instructing or you get into personal training or you get into coaching, you want to teach people to take people on the journey that you went on.
That's right, yeah.
You're like, okay, I got to do this. Now I want you to be able to share that with them.
Yeah.
And then that person, you share it with those people. And then that's kind of how it works. So for me, that was a really, really big deal to be able to do this and to take it to that next level and be recognized at that. And also to see this one do the same thing with her passion for ViraFlow in particular, which is the dance stretch-based thing, to then also take it to that level of being an international master trainer as well.
That's so awesome.
Is a pretty big deal considering how few of us there actually are around the world that do this. It's a real honor and a privilege to be able to do it. And I think a lot of people who take our classes don't realize that's actually our jobs. We don't just run group fitness classes. We actually train all the instructors who then teach everywhere else.
But it's, it is cool. And I mean, we're sort of going a bit off a tangent here, but I'm really grateful that the companies that both Jarrod and I work for also adapted so quickly and allowed us to continue to run instructor trainings virtually. So we haven't traveled anywhere for 6 months now, yet we've had bigger trainings than we've ever had, in the last year or so.
People have then gone off to inspire other people.
Well, it blows our mind even just, our show.
Love it.
Right? We started this when COVID happened. Last month we reached over 55,000 people, and it's just
that tells you. Opens up all these possibilities you didn't think of.
Incredible.
Yeah, and you just kind of go, we weren't doing that before.
It's changed a lot of that.
Which is still important, but now we're reaching the broader community.
But they are your community.
Yeah, and they are.
They just couldn't find you before.
That's right. Well, we call it, we say it's our online community.
It is. It's your community. They just couldn't find you. But now we're at a stage where people have the option to not just pick what's in front of them, but they actually go, you know what, I like these people. I want to watch you guys or listen to you guys or go to you guys. And in a lot of industries, we're finding that's happening, which is good. But it's making everybody also work and try that little bit harder too.
I think it's been brilliant. COVID, I really think's made everyone step up.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people have
step up to the mark.
Well,
it's like,
some people.
Come on, Melbourne.
Come on.
All right, for question 2.
Oh, what's the best compliment you've ever received?
Oh, I started before.
Okay, cool.
Boy, girl.
I just didn't have an answer yet.
She didn't have one. Personally, for me, mine's really lame, I guess. But for what we do, I'm talking now just instructing classes and things like that. The best compliment for me that you can ever receive, and I say this to all the people I train to, is that people say, okay, that was easy. I could do that. Or you made me feel like I could do that. For me, that's the best. I don't care how good you look up there doing it. I don't care what you can do. The fact is, when you train people in a group or one-on-one or masterclass or whatever the hell you do, it has to be about them. It has to be their experience, because at the end of the day, you standing up there doing your thing is just a performance. The whole point of having them there is for them to be able to experience it. So for someone to come up to you and say, I could do that, or you made me feel like I could do it, or you made me forget about all those other things, great. For me,
my uncleness.
That's where it stops. I don't care about the rest of it.
Well, we can personally say that. You do that.
I don't care about the rest of it. For me, that's like, thank you. Awesome. Great.
So
Brilliant.
Good.
And I think for me, it's probably not a direct compliment that I've received, but with Jarrod and I were talking before about how we are so lucky to be able to be master trainers. We run instructor trainings. One of the absolute best compliments that I can ever receive is being able to see other people teaching the program that I've taught them and doing it well as well. And for me, knowing that they learnt that from me and now they're inspiring other people through their fitness class as well, that really touches my soul.
That's awesome. That's so good. I love it.
Good.
So if you could be anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Right now, if I could be anywhere in the world, so 2020 I had pinned. I haven't done an overseas trip for 4 years, and I was like, girl, 2020
that's not work related.
That's not work related. For holiday pleasure, And 2020 I had it pinned. So this year, I really wanted to visit 2 places, Vietnam and also the Maldives. And I got to 0% of them. So
they were actually on our schedules as places we were actually going to work. So we did have them scheduled for this year.
They were actually.
They just didn't happen.
I mean, they weren't supposed to be work places I wanted to visit. Turns out, though, we actually had an opportunity come up where we got offered to run a wellness retreat in the Maldives. And also, some trainings and master classes in in Vietnam and Thailand. So we were really excited to go there.
Did not happen.
But that's where I would like to be right now. Yeah.
Maybe 2021.
Maybe.
Good luck with that.
What about you?
For me, you already know the answer to this. It's somewhere we were going to be in the end of July. So for me, I'm a 100% adrenaline junkie.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
you can keep your natural stuff. I love it, but you can keep your natural stuff. I would rather be in Universal Studios Orlando right now. Because for me, I go back there every year because we have a convention there and I spend a week and I just, forget about the outside world and do all the crazy stuff and become 12 years old again. Yeah. Yes. 100% that for me.
Yeah, so we missed that trip this year
So I'll settle for Movie World right now. It'll do, but it's not the same. It's not quite the same.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We've been to Disneyland and that was
California Adventureland.
That's the best one.
Amazing,
oh my
hey.
gosh, California
That's the best one.
Adventureland's my fave.
Yep, that's the best one.
Yeah, we did a trip last year to the convention that we were talking about, but we spent 4 days at theme parks.
Yeah. All these things you take for granted.
Sun
like,
up to
we'll
sundown.
Do that next year, don't worry about it. We come back next year. We do it
I
every
hear
year.
you.
You can't do it now.
What?
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Paul come on a trip with me when I sung there, and and they just spent all day, every day.
It's the
You
best.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean,
100%.
that's living.
Half an hour singing, and then the rest of the time was spent just like...
Yeah.
I remember actually saying, and I said this to her, we're at Universal and they just built the new Hagrid roller coaster for Harry Potter.
yeah.
And it's when they build a new ride, you can't use the express passes on them. You have to line up with all the regular people. I don't do that. But
No.
like,
we
looked at the lineup, and every time we got
VIPs
the
anyway,
same.
so
If you're going all the way to America, like...
But they don't do it on anything.
You're
that's
going
new.
VIP.
6 months they have to wait before they'll allow those queues to have it. So we're like, every morning we got there, it was like, it's already 4 hours and it's like just open. Don't worry, we'll do it next year. Come back next year, it'll be fine.
Next year didn't happen.
That damn thing will be ripped down and something else will be built there by the time we get back there.
all right, we're going to move to these questions.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're nearly running out
Have
of
you
time.
ever danced in the rain?
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Everyone.
Taught classes in the rain.
I've taught classes in the rain. We've done it
That's
for...
good.
Yeah,
Not many
absolutely.
people that we have on here actually have danced in the
No.
rain.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Temple
I've
in
multiple...
the rain in Indonesia where we taught a class, pouring down.
Really?
All sorts of things like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've done like demos for just random school events
Rain is
and
good.
In the rain.
yeah, absolutely.
Safe, definitely, yeah.
Another event I did was
What do you put on your toolbox thing? It's like...
Yeah.
It's like
one year the color run that thing.
yeah.
One year I was booked to do like the warm up for that event, and they wanted a Zumba class of all things for a warm up.
She keeps saying Zumba. It's not the only thing we do.
It's not the only thing.
But
In fact,
she's going to
we
say
actually
it a lot.
do lots of stuff.
She's going
In
to say
fact,
it
we
a
actually
lot.
don't even do it that much. However, it poured with rain. It poured with rain. And I was on the stage with 10,000 people in front of me, just me, and I'm not that big. Rain pouring down. And so we danced for,
dancing in the rain.
warm up. Yeah,
Fitness in the rain.
it was.
What else are we up to? If you're going to write a book, what would it be about?
If I was going to write a book, I reckon one of my passion topics is all about mindset and really having a healthy energy, healthy mindset.
Yeah.
So, if I was going to write a book, that's where I would go.
So
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah. A comic.
Maybe like Xbox or something.
Something either gaming related or
That's okay.
I don't know.
Theme park related.
Maybe you just
Jared's
design.
guide.
Theme park reviews.
Yeah, no. I don't know. See, when I was a kid, I loved writing like fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning of that, used to win a lot of creative writing competitions and stuff like that.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's going back like I used to get mum to type it on the typewriter.
Back in the day.
Yeah, on
That
the
was a few
typewriter.
sleeps ago,
Get
yeah.
the white out. Nah, that's wrong. Put that type over the top of that again. All that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe that. Who knows? I
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea
cool.
actually.
That's cool.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right. What's the longest you've gone without sleep?
37 hours.
37 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just shy of 72.
Yeah.
Holy
nice.
dooly.
3 days.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's one of those, where you travel from
Yeah.
country to country
Yeah.
and you don't even know what time zone
And
you're
you
in
feel like a
anymore, and you get to the
zombie,
end of it and you're
Yeah.
like Feels like one day.
It's like,
But I swear to God, I left Australia on Friday and it's now Wednesday.
yeah.
Something like that.
It's like,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It
Had
was
a
like
monster
one.
one.
Of those trips we did.
Oh my gosh.
That
That was good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I did a monster tour of Sydney to, I think we flew to Jakarta.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait because the flight, I arrived at nearly midnight. We waited. The flight was like super early the next morning to go back in time to Papua.
Oh, yeah.
I did some events there, but there was no on a flight again that night. We went back to Jakarta to then wait a little bit longer to go to, I forget,
Really?
Manado, I think, maybe. We did like 3 or 4 different islands and it was just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a little bit of this in between, but there was no actual real like
No,
Oh,
I
Emma
hear
here
you.
again.
legit sleep. None of that.
All right. So question 7: mountains, the beach, city, or bush?
That's a tough one.
1 and 4 for you.
1, 2, and 4. I grew up on a farm.
Look them all.
I just
Yeah,
take option A, B,
I
C,
grew
D.
up on a farm in New Zealand, and so, but also the beach was 10 minutes drive. So for me, like coming from such a small town, and I was always near the bush, the mountains, and the beach. It's definitely, I would do that combo together.
Yep.
I'm not so much of a city girl.
Yeah, I love the city.
Beach and city,
Yeah.
100%. I like to explore. I like to see
Yeah.
what's built, all the architectural stuff. I just go wandering, finding things, seeing what cool random shops are there, all that sort of stuff. Just I like
I
the
find
vibe
that
of
when I'm
being,
traveling, but
I like the vibe of being around people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't.
beach.
Isolated.
Yeah.
I don't.
do isolated. My friend back in high school, his father was a pastor of Mondayz Church. Now Mondayz is sort of inland in Newcastle, and that felt like the middle of nowhere to me. I remember looking out. We slept in the whatever lounge room it was, and looking out the window, I was like, seeing nothing, and it freaked me the hell out all the time. It's like there's no lights, there's no anything here.
That's like driving on country
thank
roads
you.
at night, eh? Country roads at night, and you turn your lights off.
It's not
and
for me.
like pitch black.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Quickly turn it back on.
I love
Not
that.
for me. No, thank you. I say right now that I live in the country.
He
For
thinks
me-
we live on a farm.
For me, hey, there are cows on the same block as us. We live in the country.
Also, it's hilarious because from our bedroom, we've got this balcony, and you can hear
You
we're
can
only
hear
5
cows.
minutes from the highway. You know, like we're
We
located
got sheep
similar.
and cows and everything
So
around
I
here.
remember
I'm not
one
used
day
to
he
that.
was like,
Horses.
one day he was like, oh, I want to go to the city because I feel like we live on the farm. I'm like, honey, we don't live on a farm.
No, we
Can't
do.
you hear that traffic? Because, we can hear the highway traffic. No, and then no word of a lie. I was, putting my makeup on or whatever, and I could hear moo
Just like
at
she
the
says that to me
same
now.
time as the highway traffic.
We drive to class and I'm like, we live in the country. I swear to
Fair
God, we live in the
call.
country. We don't live in the country. Cow. There's a cow right there.
It's called.
And there's
urban
horses on that
living.
side.
It's
No.
urban living.
Urban living.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, we're res rural, so we're residential and rural.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm used to.
you're a little
sit-
more rural than
So
us.
Yeah.
for me, this is like,
Apartments.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to move to Brisbane. Got that
big
wrong.
country town.
Yeah, got that
Nice
wrong.
people.
Oh, this is your question
let's
for
start-
sure.
Your perfect
Pizza.
pizza.
Yep.
That's his
Pizza.
favourite meal of all time.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite food.
Cauliflower
I actually got a
base.
plate this afternoon that was given to me that says, like meal for the day, and it has like divided up pizza, and they're saying more pizza, and then more pizza on this one. Jarrod gave that to me.
Of course he did.
Perfect
Yeah,
pizza.
I saw Jarrod, he's online. Hey, Jarrod.
Would be
Hi,
lots
Jarrod.
of cheese. Love you, buddy. Lots of cheese, pepperoni,
Oh,
mushroom,
yum. No, mushrooms.
maybe capsicum, maybe, but definitely pepperoni and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yep. Definitely.
And maybe 2 of them.
I love me.
Got cauliflower base, kale, and
Oh, 100%.
Look, I will do a gluten-free bread paste, but definitely like a vegetarian style pizza, and it has has to have pineapple.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, pineapple.
Pineapple's good.
Yes.
Yes, I am a
Yeah,
pineapple
pineapple's good.
pizza girl.
Pineapple's good on
So
pizza.
good.
On a pi-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
No problem
If
with
it's got
that.
pineapple, I'm in.
Yeah.
Very good. And
Yeah.
our last question, go for it, Paul.
Oh, if you could only have one meal. For
See
the rest-
above.
What is it?
See above.
Pizza.
Pizza. See above. Pizza for
Yeah,
me.
definitely pizza for him. And if I could have one meal for the rest of my life, chocolate. I love chocolate.
Chocolate's
Really?
good.
Yep.
I like
But
it.
you can
Yep.
have chocolate pizza.
You can have chocolate in so many ways.
Go with my one. It's way better.
Places, they do the chocolate
Max
pizza.
Brennan
Amazing. I'm here for it.
Max Brennan did chocolate pizza. It's meal and dessert all in one. 100%.
Also, why we exercise.
Yeah.
A lot.
Gives us, we call that motivation.
Fit to last.
Motivation. We have to exercise now.
All right, here's your bonus question.
Ooh, quick fire round.
That make you happy.
Xbox.
Hey.
Yeah, 100%. Xbox, not PlayStation. Xbox. Let's get that straight.
PlayStation.
Xbox, theme parks, this one, my fitness, and my work.
Oh, nice.
You didn't even put pizza on there.
Yeah, food. Look, I just live for food. It's not.
All right, for me, definitely exercising. I love exercise. I love meditation. This guy would rate on there as well.
Probably down around 4th or 5th. No.
Yeah.
Is it a top 10?
Sunshine is really important to me, and
Goes with your gluten-free base. Yep.
it does. Yes, and comedy. I love comedy.
Good
Yeah,
laughter, eh?
yeah, love comedy.
Laughter's good for the soul. Good
Yes, it is.
medicine,
Yeah.
all those good things.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, well, thank you guys for being a part of
Thank
our
you
show.
for having us.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Why don't you give these guys a
good.
big hand? Jarrod and Amanda from Fit to Last Fitness. Check them out online, and you got. Seriously, you're not gonna not love it. It's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely.
It's true.
Don't you reckon, Paul?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I enjoyed it, and I don't look like someone that works out or
No,
is into
I was
fitness at
thinking,
all.
wow, look at you.
Unco, but loved it.
I'm trying to puff my chest out. No.
As one does on these things, yeah. We'll fix that in post, don't worry.
Yeah.
But it's great.
It's live, so yeah. No, so thank you guys. We appreciate you guys for coming on.
No worries. Thanks for
for
having
having
us.
You guys just are amazing. Check them out. Do one of their classes. Seriously, you will love it.
Yeah,
But
you
hey,
will.
put all your emojis up, your hands, all those good things. Give them high fives, and why don't you just give a big shout out? We'll do a clap here. Yay!
Here I am trying to clap like I've got a mic.
Yeah.
Oh, he's special.
Good job.
Good job, hey.
Okay.
No, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having
See you all
us.
again soon.
Yes.
Hey,
Well done.
if you've just joined us, you're too late.
Too
We're
late.
almost done. Jarrod and Amanda are leaving the platform right now. See, you're too late. You'll have to rewatch the show.
You will.
But hey, thank you for joining us. It's always a blessing to have you all a part of Hello Mondayz.
Yes.
Hey, Paul.
Absolutely. And, don't forget, follow us, Instagram, Facebook, all the other ones. Subscribe and just go back and watch what we've been talking about tonight, last week, episodes previously.
Yeah, you would
it's
love
just
it.
Trying to bring some positivity into your life at the moment in this crazy situation that we're in this crazy time, and just trying to bring something positive into your world.
100%. Our mission is really about bringing hope to a hopeless world.
Yep.
So we just want you to, lean in, have fun, chat to us.
Definitely.
And whether you're watching this live or like the many of thousands of you that watch it in the days to come, hey, thank you for joining us. Have an amazing week, and we look forward to you joining us next Monday night at 8 p.m.
For the final one for this season.
Final one for the season.
Woo!
So don't forget, we will get in contact with the person who won our trivia before, and we'll send out your gift card.
Yep.
But yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Jarrod and Amanda.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys. Have a good week.